up, everybody? It's Friday night. Oh, man, I'm so glad the week is over. It was a tough-ass week for me, man. I'm ready to fucking quit. I don't know about the rest of you. I need to quit. I'm going to tell my boss, fuck you, and fuck you. You're cool? I don't know, man. I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. I'm going to have to switch career paths, man. I just got to do it. I can't do it no more. But yeah, I think I might actually take next year off and straight podcast and have a good time and drink some beers and talk some shit with you guys and see where it goes. I still have to tag on this bitch. Look at this. I got that XL, baby. I didn't even notice. I just got this shirt, Prestige Worldwide. I fucking love Step Brothers, bro. This is one of my favorite movies. I just got this shirt, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking sport this shirt today. I feel good. I feel good in this shirt. Have a beer with me, everybody. If you don't show up, that's fine. Come have a beer with me if you see it later. And if you don't come later, fuck it. I tried. Oh shit, I'm a squirter. I'm sorry. Don't tell my wife. But no, man, I just wanted to have a good time. I did not want to go out tonight. It is Friday, and I know the last couple times I went out, you had all these fucking weirdos and fucking people tripping. Like I went to this bar the other day, and this bartender, I don't know what the fuck went up his ass, and he started fucking getting all crazy, and he wasn't like trying to fight, but he did the hey bro, put respect, bro, like doing that stupid beaner shit. And I was just, what the hell's going on? You're supposed to be serving me, motherfucker, and you're over here trying to fucking throw rounds. Well, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just here to fucking get drunk. Maybe jerk off in the restroom in one of the stalls and have a good Friday night. But yeah, it just got kind of crazy. And nothing big. It wasn't anything crazy like that. But it could have got there if I would have been more hostile towards the situation. But I was just like, dude, this dude's fucking, he's drinking way too much on the job. So I just let it go. Whatever. I'm not trying to fight in my 40s. I'm not trying to fight in my 40s, man. But yeah, how was your week? Hopefully your week went well. Hopefully you have a beer. Nobody's on yet, but I don't care. I'm still going to fucking have a good time. And I just decided today, I'm not going to go out, man. I just want to chill. I want to podcast. I want to talk some shit. I saw this thing in the news the other day about, the other day. I saw this thing in the news, and I want to talk about it in a little bit. Hopefully some more people will come in here. But it's about rich people fucking out here doing sniper tourism. Sniper tourism. I never knew that was a thing. What do y'all think about that shit? These motherfuckers are going to Bosnia to go kill people, to go snipe people, actual humans and kids and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, there's some investigation going on. I actually have not got to read it because I was at work all day. Then I came home. I got my kids. And if you have kids, you know how that goes. They don't leave you alone right when you walk in the door. It's like, shit. And I love it, though, man. I'm not going to lie. One of the best pleasures in my life, bro, is coming home from work and seeing my kids run to the door and hug me. I don't know about you guys, but, I mean, there's nothing better than that. Fatherhood is a tremendous honor and a great thing. I would never take it for granted for anything in the world. I think everybody needs to be a father. I think everybody needs to feel that kind of unconditional love, that kind of fucking want, that kind of need. It's insane. It does drive you nuts. Don't get me wrong. It's not all fucking flowers. It's not all greatness. I mean, sometimes my kid, I'm like Homer Simpson. Sometimes like, I want to choke you, motherfucker. I don't do it. You know, gotta call CPS. I don't do it. But you know, everybody that's been a parent knows that. I know nowadays it's too damn sensitive. Even if you spank your kids, oh my god, you're a fucking Neanderthal. Like, shut up, dude. That's why your kid's an asshole. Look at him. And that's why he's on fucking Percocet and everything else. Yeah, man. I don't believe in beating, but yeah, a little hey, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, try not to cuss in front of my kids. I actually want to know how many of y'all cuss in front of your kids. I try not to. My friends, when they come over, you know, they can't hold their tongue sometimes. And I'm not going to lie. I used to be that way with my friends' kids. Because I wasn't a father, I didn't understand ramifications of like, you know, talking like that in front of young minds. And now that I'm older and now that I have kids, I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand. Because I don't want my kids sounding like them Bebe's kids and fucking hood kids, you know, especially nowadays. I don't know I don't know if it's in your city or just in mine, but every Hispanic person too, man, they all try to act like ghetto black people now and using the N word every fucking 5 seconds and just acting like stupid. Like they could never just chill. They have to be hard all the time. And I'm always like, God, don't you get tired of being hard all the time? Like every minute, yeah, what up? Nah, shit. I don't do that shit. Like, you don't get fucking tired. You don't get tired of that shit. That shit don't bother you. God damn. You can't even smile. You know, they're like Kanye. They go, they do that little smile. They gotta fucking hold it in. Like, I can't smile, man, because I'm gonna look like a pussy. I'm gonna look like a bitch. So I gotta fucking look hard in front of my boys. It's like, really, is that fun for you? God damn, that sounds tough. I don't know about the rest of you. Get in the chats right now, man. Like, subscribe to share. Like, subscribe to share. Likes, subscribe, share, comment. Get your homies in here. Let's talk some shit. Let's have some beers and what's going on in your life. What's going on in your night? Let me know. I'm going to talk about some subjects in a little bit. We're going to talk about that tourism sniping. I'm not going to stay on too long, but do some videos afterwards. But we're going to talk about I'm kind of interested. What side are y'all on with the whole Tucker saga and the Ben Shapiro? As if you ever watched my show, I'm not a fan anymore of Ben Shapiro for a long time. I mean, that dude's really showed his true colors. I mean, goddamn, he might as well move to goddamn Israel. I mean, the way he acts. But it is crazy. I know Tucker too, and I'm really, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm really tired of the binary thinking that everybody has nowadays, where they just think one way. Like, either if you dog on Israel for what they're doing, you support Hamas. If you dog on Hamas, you support Israel. And it's like, can we think outside the box? Can we think like critical thinkers, like grown fucking adults? Can I criticize Israel for the shit they're doing and then know also Hamas is a terrible organization, terrorist organization at that, and I do not back either one of them up? Can we fucking be adults and say both of them are shit? As Ben Shapiro used to say all the time when I used to watch him, two things can be true at the same time. Yes, motherfucker, two things can be true. I hate the binary thinking, the tribalism, and that you're either on my team or you're on the other. And that just leads to nowhere. There's no civil discourse because it's all stupidity. It's all fucking just, there's nothing coming out of these conversations anymore. And I don't know if y'all got to see Tucker's monologue about Ben Shapiro, where Ben Shapiro says, Tucker is fucking giving some light talk about Maduro in Venezuela, and it's like, what are you talking about? And then when Ben Shapiro says, I don't give a shit, he's a fucking evil dictator, and then Tucker Carlson puts that into everything. Oh, hey, kids are in debt, I don't give a shit, and this, and it's like, bro, you're gaslighting. And Ben Shapiro is the gaslighting king. He might as well be fireman. Call Ben Shapiro fireman. That motherfucker gaslights everybody. If you say anything about the Jews, if you say anything about Israel, automatically you're an anti-Semite. And I cannot stand that shit anymore. I'm fucking tired of it. I think the whole American populace is tired of it. Everybody's sick of hearing about this same shit. Fuck you. We're not anti-Semites. Fuck you. We're not Hamas supporters. Can we just think critically and come to a conclusion that is the right one? Because obviously everybody's fucking too tribal at this point, and it's been out of control. And I've seen it warping the minds. You have these Nick Diaz. I'm talking UFC. What the fuck? Nick Fuentes. Nick Diaz. I love you, bro. I'm sorry. Don't beat me up if I ever see you somewhere. God damn, that dude's a menace. I love him to death, though. God, I don't know how many UFC tomorrow. I have ADHD. I apologize, but UFC is tomorrow, and that's gonna be a banger, bro. I don't know who you got. But yeah, going back to what I was just talking about. Yeah, man, I'm tired of this binary thinking, man. It's upsetting. And is MAGA actually over? I don't know. I think it's been over for a long time. Once Trump started attacking his supporters, I feel like it's been over. And that's the other thing, right? If you dog on Trump, a lot of things that he's been saying when he's talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna go and get, what is it, 250,000 or even 600? I don't know. I forgot the number because he just keeps going up. Chinese students coming to these universities. That is not MAGA at all. We know that the CCP will go to these people's parents' house and make sure that they are spying on the American people, that they're spying, trying to get government positions, trying to get places of power, so they could go send that information back to the CCP. And we just continue to like, yeah, come on in. Let's keep fucking educating our nemesis. It's like Superman fucking bringing in what's his name, Lex Luthor, to fucking how to kill him. You know, like, hey, this is kryptonite. Go check it out. You know, this is how you weaken my powers. It is very, very stupid, and I don't understand it. And that Laura Ingraham interview with Trump, I don't know. Put it in the comments. What did y'all think of that interview? I thought Trump came off very, very stupid on that one, man. I didn't like it at all. Like where he's talking about we don't have enough educated population to fill these jobs. What? What are you talking about? There's a lot of motherfuckers with degrees that could fill these jobs. And then he started saying half the universities will go out of business. Yes. Can we get half these piece of shit indoctrination machines out of business? I would love that, man. Let's get all that shit out. All they are is a bunch of commie pieces of shit that indoctrinate our kids, our young adults. They're not kids. I'm sorry. I hate when they call like 18-year-olds kids. They indoctrinate these young adults, bring them into the fold of the Socialist Democratic Party, and just think that like and tell them this is the utopia that you seek. And we all know it just ends in tragedy every fucking time. Just pick up a history book. I say get rid of half of these universities, these colleges. And why does everybody have to go to college now? It's just basically depleted the whole system. Now a college degree don't mean shit. And I had to work hard for mine. I don't know about you. Nowadays, I know some professors. I know them. I used to teach back in the day. And I actually know some professors, and they're telling me the same thing. They're having to pass some of these kids at the universities, at the community colleges, because we're basically like high school plus these community colleges. But they're having to pass them because they can't have a failure rate of like 100. And a lot of these kids don't know how to read, right? They don't know how to fucking they don't have stamina to sit there and actually take a test that lasts more than 10 minutes because their TikTok brain is automatically like, I remember when I used to teach, like right when I was teaching, man, I remember I opened the computer and I'll tell them, all right, test is on, no more talking, go. And then, oh man, I can't, it's a lot of reading. It's 2 fucking sentences. You goddamn idiot. What? And that's why I stopped teaching, because it just felt like I was just babysitting. I wasn't actually molding young minds. I wasn't doing anything of any substance. I was just babysitting. I was just the guy that was there so parents could take them to me while they go and work and they have somewhere that they know their kids are safe. That's all I did. I was a glorified babysitter. So all these fucking teachers that tell, oh, we're the heroes. Yes, we did. I did too. I have kids that still message me to this day that I did actually, you know, they knew what I was trying to do. I taught them everything I like to be successful. I was one of those kids that was in and out of stupidity shit. Had to drop out, got locked up, dropped out again, and yeah, went back. I went back during the what is it? What do they call it? Credit recovery days. It was the very beginning, like the first years of it. And I graduated, and I didn't expect to go to college, and I ended up going later in life. And I hope a lot of these kids end up maturing and doing that. But the way with social media now, I don't know, man. Their brains are fucking warped. I saw this thing with Matt Walsh today too, where he was talking about parents and their responsibilities. Now, I totally agree with this, by the way. If you're a parent and you just throw your kid on the screen, is it really the kid's fault that he can't read? Is it really the kid's fault that they have that dopamine fucking addiction to look at reel after reel after reel after reel? And then we see it all the time. Like we see it constantly. I mean, it's just like Idiocracy. Remember in Idiocracy where he's in the fucking tube, or what do you call it? That little tube he's in, and it's just like reels, and there's just stupid shit going on where people falling. He's like, like, that's what we've become. Our society is a bunch of fucking idiots. Now, I want to know, when you're on your phone, I actually want to know this question because I had this conversation with one of my friends earlier. What percentage would you say you're actually doing something productive on your phone? What would you say? For me, I would say at least 70% of the time I'm looking at historical stuff, documentaries. I'm looking up actual things that I want to know, facts about certain situation that happened in anything in the news in historical terms and what is it in current events and everything else because I just want to be informed. And I know that's not for everybody. I know a lot of people just want to go to work, hear a little bit of news, and go home. And especially local news is very important. I think a lot of people have, and myself included. I'm including myself too. I think a lot of people have really not seen the importance of local politics and local news. And I told myself a while back that I was going to be especially more with local politics. I have not done it with local news, and lately I've been doing little reels and little shorts of like some local stuff coming on. And yeah, man, I really need to get involved in that a little more. I kind of did a lot more federal national news and what's going on in like different places. And I'm like, you know what? What's the most important thing? What's happening fucking here? And I think a lot of people need to start doing that more. If they're not, I'm including myself, so I'm not preaching to anybody. But yeah, man, I don't know. Anyways, I went on too long of a monologue. I'm over here like I'm just fucking going off. I see somebody's on. Come on, give me a message here. Throw me a bone. What's going on? How you doing? You having a beer too? Woo! I needed that shit. You don't even understand. So let's go ahead and check this out, dude. This is one of the wildest stories I've heard. It is pretty crazy. Rich sniper tourist allegedly paid 90K to shoot civilians, including kids, during human safari trips to Sarajevo. Wild claims alleged. Now, Sarajevo, if you don't know, I bet a lot of people are like, what's Sarajevo? The only reason, and I'm going to be honest, the reason I know about Sarajevo is because of that's where they assassinated Franz Ferdinand. That basically, that was the powder keg moment that's created World War One, where that was the start to World War One. But crazy, crazy news, man. Like, it is wild to, like, that's a thing. What are we in the Hunger Games? What is this? Man, these allergies been fucking me up. Wealthy sniper tourist allegedly paid upward to 90K to shoot people during human safari. Jesus Christ. What is this about? Oh, it's just an ad. Okay, never mind. I hate this page. But trips to Sarajevo in the 1990s with an extra fee to kill children. What is wrong with people, bro? This is crazy. I don't know. I don't know if this made major news, like if they're talking about it on like an endless loop. But if they're not, they're doing a disservice to the people by not informing them that there is a group of people that are fucking going to certain places to go shoot people. And then on top of that, kids, hey, I put an extra hundo on that for that one kid. What the? How demented do you have to be to do this shit? All right. Now, according to wild claims being probed by Italian prosecutors, I wonder if this is actually real, but this is wild. The investigation was sparked after an Italian writer alleged he had uncovered evidence that the wealthy gun enthusiast dubbed sniper tourists would pay Bosnian Serbs forces for the chance to gun down residents random during 4-year siege of the city. The Guardian reported more than 10,000 were killed in Sarajevo by snipers and shelling between 1992 and 1996. 10,000 during the Balkan War. Oh, there's Balkan Wars. Okay, it's way different. All right. There were Germans, French, English, people from all Western countries who paid large sums of money to be taken there to shoot civilians, said Ezio Gavazzini. Is that Italian? Is it Italian? Is that what they said? Hey, I got to do this number. Hey, yo. The investigative writer. There were no political or religious motivations. There were just rich people who went there for fun and personal satisfaction. We are talking to people who love guns and who perhaps go shooting ranges on a safari in Africa. I love guns. But not like that. I'm not trying to go fucking, hey, where are the people at? This some Hunger Games weird shit. This is some goddamn, what is that stupid, what's that fucking Korean show? Why am I going blank? I've been going off and now I don't remember. Squid Games. It's some Squid Game shit. It's a bunch of rich people with too much time on their hands, and they said, fuck it, hey, what are you going to do tomorrow? I know, Bill. I don't know, man. I was thinking about going to Sarajevo. Oh, yeah, what are you going to do out there? You're going to go see the sights? Nah, I'm going to go kill some kids. I'm going to go snipe some motherfuckers. What? This is insane. I have to laugh at it because it's so absurd. I just don't even know how to react to this story. I saw it and I was like, whoa. Is this real? This can't be real, but it is real. Sarajevo, what the fuck? What the fuck are y'all doing out there, bro? I remember when I was in Cambodia, I remember somebody had told me that because you could go to some shooting ranges out there in Cambodia. I was in Phnom Penh. I lived in Thailand for a good while, and then I was in Cambodia. I would go in and out. We used to go to Phnom Penh, or we used to go to what is it? Schnunkenville. I forgot what it is. Now it's basically Chinatown. China took over that place, unfortunately. I mean, it is a crazy fucking place. If you've never been to Cambodia, one thing about Cambodia is they do take American money, which is cool. 50 cents, you get a big ass beer. And the only thing I will say, if you ever go to Cambodia, do not go to the ATM after the sun goes down. You're going to get robbed. But it was pretty wild. And I remember one of the guys told me, he had said, he goes, yeah, he goes, if you want, we could get a kid in there and for extra money. And then he starts laughing. He's like, he gave me this weird sadistic laugh. And I was like, I'm good, bro. Like, I just want to shoot things. But I remember they did have an area, and they told us they could do it where you could shoot a cow with a bazooka. And I was like, damn, this is good shit, right? Now, a cow, I didn't do it. I mean, it would have been cool. I did not do that. I just shot like, things they had like little ranges with kind of wild shit, but nothing like people or animals or nothing crazy. I mean, animals I like to go hunting, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing outrageous like that where, hey, but he did mention that. I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, is he for real? But he's like, just kidding. And I was like, okay, I don't know, man. This is a Pol Pot country, it's third world country. I don't know what the fuck. They did have the killing fields in Cambodia, so I'm gotta be a little cautious. Like, hey, bro, what the fuck? Like, hey, I don't know what's going on here. Just being on my phone in case they're getting tapped. Like, hey, bro, I don't want none of this. I ain't trying to get in none of this. But let's go ahead and check it out. Some more reports. Italian media outlets in the 90s, but digging deeper in 2022 documentary about a former Serb soldier who claimed foreigners would shoot at residents from the hills of Sarajevo. Dude, this is fucking wild, man. An Elon probe being led by prosecutors is seeking to identify the Italians involved in this so-called sniper tourism. Now, I wonder if this actual picture is a Bosnia fighter shoots out the window at Sarajevo building during fighting. Okay, this is actual war. This is gonna be wild, man. I did see this too. I want to talk about this. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder what is gonna come of this. I wonder, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Do you think this is real shit? Do you think people actually went to Sarajevo and said, you know what? Hey, I just want to go shoot it. I want to go snipe at some randoms, some randos. I'm gonna go snap some randos today, buddies. That's gonna be an interesting story. Even if it's not true, I think it is true because I think a lot of rich people are just bored and they do some crazy shit. Even if it's not true, there should be a movie made of this. There needs to be a fucking film, a full documented film about this whole situation. Fiction or non, this needs to be fucking film. This needs to be directed, and it needs to go out on fucking movies because we're tired of seeing the same rehashed movies already. Anyways, have a beer with me. Cheers. Hopefully y'all having a good night. I did see this too. I forgot about this story. Let's see it. Adolf Hitler may have had a micropenis. Was he the true 2-inch pinch? Is that why he was angry? This reminds me of the South Park episode. Why are these motherfuckers angry all the time? Randy Marsh and everybody, because they have these micropenises and they're all like, "Hey, you got a small dick?" No, I don't. Don't do that. May have had a micropenis and just one ball. Dang, he had a uniball. I like that. Hey, just let that bitch just keep going back and forth when you're banging. DNA analysis shows. So that is very interesting. Look at this little fucking 1-inch Peter motherfucker right here. I wonder, like, how the fuck can you tell? Just like, can you tell by what does it say? DNA analysis. So you could tell how big your dick is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm stupid on this. If it's some historical stuff, I know some. I know a good amount. But this other stuff, Adolf Hitler has been long rumored to have just one ball. Well, more power to him, man. I mean, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about one ball? I don't think that's much of a, like, whatever, maybe he had something wrong with the other ball. Something's going on. God damn, I hate this. That's why I hate New York Post. These motherfuckers just spam the shit out of you. Look at this. God damn, let me breathe a little bit. Dude, unless you log in. Adolf Hitler's been rumored to have one ball and a micropenis. So I don't know. I guess this is their flex. They're gonna go out with the bang and say, like, you know what? Hitler has a little dick, and this is why he was angry. So they're gonna put this on everybody. If you haven't seen the new South Parks, I actually want to know, what do y'all think of the new South Park videos? They seem fucking terrible. I've seen a few of them, and all it is Trump has a micro penis. Look how small his penis is. Oh my god, I got a small penis. Anyway, hey gay, and they made him like Canadian. Nah, gay. What is with this? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like. Okay, I mean, I don't really understand. A hidden genetic disorder known as Kalman syndrome. Do I have Kalman syndrome? This is why I married Asian, so she don't know any better. She's like, oh yeah, you normal penis, which can thwart the development of sexual organs. God, I didn't know there was a sexual disease that gives you a micro penis. Were y'all aware of this? I was not aware of this. That is interesting. That can throw it where we at. According to studying new documentary analyzing biological makeup, the condition which has been and inhibit the normal progression of puberty means Hitler had a 1 in 10 chance of having a micropenis. Oh my God, really? This is what it came down to? I have not read this article, so I apologize. I like how they have his picture there. He looks all with his hair all nice and his fucking Hitler stash and his Nazi little armband. Nazi is believed to have a hidden genetic disorder. Man, if only Hitler could defend himself. It was to look at his own genetic results. He would have almost certainly have had sent himself to the gas chambers. Oh wow! Now they're making jokes. If he was to look at his own genetic results, he would have almost certainly have sent himself to the gas chambers. Damn! All right, Professor Turi King. Turi King's making yokes. You got yokes, huh? You got the jokes. Yeah, there you go. His DNA blueprint of a dictator. I guess he had a micro penis, man. Well, Ava Braun did not care. Ava Braun was getting. Oh, it was like a day. So Ava Braun was getting that little micro dick. She's like, "Give me that fucking German helmet, you little motherfucker! God damn it! Give me that little fucking German helmet. Get over here." You gotta respect it. You gotta respect the bitch that's gonna stay with a micro penis guy. Much respect to Ava Braun. If anything, this makes Ava Braun look cool because she was like, "I'm gonna stick with my man no matter what. He may have a small dick. He may not even penetrate me. He's gonna just put it in and vibrate because once he pumps, it's gonna fall out." I like that. I like that's a down bitch. That's a ride or die right there. I mean, if you ask me, I feel like that's a ride or die. She said, "I don't give a shit. I'm gonna kill myself for this little dick German fuck. There's that little German helmet he has in his pants. I will die for that dick." Gotta respect it. I don't know about the rest of y'all. You gotta respect that shit. I like it. I like her. I don't like her. That's gonna get clipped out of fucking context. They'll be like, Beaner from Texas loves Ava Brown. Oh, that's gonna be a terrible headline. Anyways, nobody knows who the fuck I am. This is why I'm glad nobody knows who I am sometimes, because that would be terrible. I can't imagine having to watch everything I say all the time. I don't say nothing outrageous, but I still, man, these people, I mean, they get you. What is this? I can't even. Oh, the scrap of cloth from the sofa made in 1945. What sofa? Is this where he supposedly shot himself? He could have been the most boring genome on the planet. Wow, they're really going in on this dude. they're like trying to cut deep. Fuck Hitler. These motherfuckers are cutting deep. But Hitler couldn't have been circumcised, so he had that anteater. He had that. Like, here you are. No, here you are. Bye-bye. He couldn't have had it because then he would have hated himself because only the Jews. That's why I tell people I'm Jewish from the waist down. Only from the waist down, though. Just in that little pelvic region. That's where I'm at. And I got the little, the Jew curls on my sack, just in case. You never know. Bitches love it. The apparent discovery only adds to the previous reported sexual issues that he had dodged the tyrant. Okay. Well, he was a meth head. He was on all kinds of drugs. He even had a goddamn scientist that he brought around with him with a suitcase full of drugs all the time, where he was just doped up. You see him at the later stages. I mean, stress and all that shit that he was on, bro. He was on these concoctions, and it was just wild. Meanwhile, King, whose career milestones include identifying the remains of Britain's King Richard III, acknowledged that many were alarmed by or wary of the findings. Okay, there we go. We're finally getting to the truth. Admitting she agonized over whether she should be involved when approached the documentary. But it will be done at some point, and we wanted to make sure it's done in extremely measured and rigorous fashion. Also, to not do it puts him on some sort of pedestal. Uh, Also, to not do it puts him on some sort of, what is it? Okay, not really. Like I don't remember anybody saying, "Hey, you know what? That one thing about Hitler, he had that big old BBC or BWC, because he was Aryan. He had that big old white knight. He was rocking that white knight in his pants. I don't really like what pedestal. I don't think anybody puts Hitler on a pedestal other than those far right lunatics that just love Hitler for some weird reason. That's why I just cannot get on board in the whole Nick Fuentes craze. And also, his history is a very, very botched and very, very narrow. He puts everything in that one box. He's like, oh yeah, it's fucking Jews. It's a Jews. And it's like, bro, not everything's the Jews, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, chill. And I know everybody's gonna get mad because that's a popular thing right now. But I don't give a fuck what's popular, man. I'm gonna tell you what's right, or I'm gonna tell you what I know. And yeah, man, everybody's going off on all that kind of stuff on the Bolshevik Revolution. That I saw this video. Oh, I saw this video the other day, and it really bothered me because it was so stupid. Where they were talking about the Bolshevik Revolution was 80% Jewish. What the fuck? Where did you get this statistic? I'm gonna actually do a video on it later. Look for out for that video. I'm gonna really rebut all those claims that they're making because they're all wrong, completely wrong. Talking about the bad guys won World War II because we sided with Stalin, and Stalin was part where he was the successor to Lenin, where the Lenin was the leader of the Bolshevik Revolution, and how it was a Jewish thing and they were only killing Christians. But there's so much more context to the whole situation. They were killing everybody that was religious, anybody that didn't put the state at the top of their hierarchy. And yeah, it's just insane. And yeah, my enemy is my friend. We needed to fight on multiple fronts. When you have to fight on multiple fronts, you need some people that you might not fucking exactly, like. An ally doesn't mean you're friends. That doesn't mean you hang out and go to dinner together. That just means you support each other in a war effort. And that's what it was. And we knew we didn't align with them because that's why we got straight into the Cold War right after. I mean, it wasn't like we were fucking hand in hand singing, "We are the world, we are the world." We went fucking Cold War. Boom. All right, fuck you. I'm going to implement democracies. I'm going to implement communism. And for people to say, like, I know Hassan Piker said the other day, because he's in China right now, in his homeland, his what is it, his Graceland, and for them to kind of talk about communism in that way, it's like East Germany built a fucking wall. Like, let's get this shit straight. East Germany built a wall not to keep people out, not like we do in America. Like, hey, too many of you motherfuckers are coming in. We need to keep y'all out. No, but to keep people in because people were trying to leave that place because it was such a shithole. It was such a terrible place to live. So many just human right violations and just terrible. Now, no food, no nothing. I mean, just terrible. And to say like America in that way, what have we done? West Germany, like, what are you talking about? Look at everywhere we've been. Look at South Korea. Look at Japan. Like, what are you talking about? And even places that we took advantage of, they're still living better lives because of American intervention, American imperialism. And we did imperialism really bad if you really think about it. Because most places, when they take over a place, they take over. It's everything, America, yeah, they did some shady shit, and really CIA, a lot of stuff. But I mean, still, those places were better off. And that's just the way of the world. Everybody just sees the world like in today's terms. And that's one thing that bothers me. Like, you don't know how the world actually works, how it's worked from way back then. The fucking stronger tribes always going to take over the weaker tribes, and it's never really pretty. And it's it's just the way people think now is just so insane to me. Nobody commented. Oh man, y'all let me down today. I stayed in on Friday, had a beer with y'all, had some beers with y'all. I'm on here double fisting, not skiing, but double fisting. Not one comment. Y'all can't give me something. Anyways, what side are you on? Are you thinking in a binary way yourself? Do you feel that you are being brainwashed with all the stuff going on, or do you feel like I'm just getting back to the old stuff because it's been bothering me a lot. The whole infighting. I like when people infight. Like one thing I do like about the right, and I will say that is we don't like kowtow to anybody, and we disagree with. We'll let them know. I don't agree with you, and this is why. Boom, boom, boom. Now, of course, you got the rednecks like, oh, Obama's a commie. Like, okay, calm down. I mean, he's a terrible president. Don't get me wrong, terrible. But I wouldn't put him in the. I mean, he's getting there. I mean, he did. Maybe, yeah. He definitely did a lot of stupid shit, and I couldn't stand him. I still can't stand him. I think he's one of the worst fucking people, and especially like this presidency. Once he got out of the presidency, he always kept staying on. Like he's constantly meeting world leaders. Bitch, what do you mean world leader? Get the fuck out of here. Your time's up. Your year's up. Get the fuck out. Shoot. Bye bye. Get that out of here. Now I saw this. I'm gonna look this up right now. I saw this. I don't know if y'all got to see Michelle Obama was commenting about to white people about black people hair. It was very stupid, and this is why. About I'm all typing like a fucking first grader. I got this new computer, and I know the keyboard's a little weird. It's fucking me up, man. It's messing me up. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. I saw this today, and oh my god! And this is exactly why I hated the Obamas, man. I know a lot of people, oh, they were classy, they were this, they were America's real family. The fuck, no, they weren't. All they did was set back racial relations, fucking 100 years, man. That's all they did with their shit. He was always commenting on the Trayvon Martin. He was always commenting on the other. Shoot. What is his name? Hands up, don't shoot. It's gonna bother me. I have to look it up. And everyone spouted out all that lie when it wasn't even true. Michael Brown, there you go, Michael Brown. Yeah, so he was always commenting on all these things that he knew nothing about. There was no details out, but he had to, I have to tell my black kids, when they go out, how to talk to a police officer. Everybody does that, you stupid fuck. What are you talking about? Everybody has to do that. Everybody tells their kids, when you get pulled over by a cop, don't be an asshole. It's not that hard. Don't be an asshole. If you are going to be an asshole, you're probably going to have trouble. And then you're going to get yourself in a situation you can't get out of. And then I'm going to have to come and bail your ass out. And to be honest, if you're acting like an asshole, I probably won't bail you out. I mean, that's just me. Because you put yourself in that situation. Okay, you want to act like a smart ass? You want to act like an asshole? Go ahead. But if it's the cops' fault, I get it. And I'm not a big fan of the cops because I think cops do a lot of shady shit. But now, because of all these things, cops have these little cameras. And as we saw, once those little cameras were installed, we got to see firsthand almost the 90% of the goddamn time, right? Probably even more, to be honest. It is the suspect that is making things worse than it needs to be because they wanted to fucking either start fighting, they had a gun, they were attacking, they ran towards a cop. I mean, there's like just scenario after scenario after scenario of these people. And there's a lot of criminals out there. I mean, they do some stupid shit. So cops have to they have to come home at night, So they're gonna have to fucking subdue these people, and they claim racism. It's like, no, it's not racism. It's you acting a fool, not being a civilized human being, and getting caught up and putting yourself in a situation now where you're gonna go to jail. I mean, it's pretty simple. I do gotta say, I say this all the time. When I stop breaking the law, I stop going to jail. Wow, Eureka! I mean, the findings were incredible. It was 100%. Stop breaking the law. I stop going to jail. Then we're good. You were good. So let's go ahead and see this. Michelle Obama, race baiting as always, because that's what they do. Whites are trapping black people in hair standards. Yes, and that's what I wanted to tell you. Like she's blaming white people that black people have to straighten their hair because of them. It's black people. I mean, it's white people's fault. It's white. I mean, didn't we used to call that cultural appropriation in your world of liberalism and progressivism? That's what I remember. So let's go ahead and hear this dumb shit talk.
Worry about it. Let me explain something to white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So
I can't stand this chick right here. This like oh man, she said it. She said it. Like, oh wow, that's so brave. You're so brave, Michelle. You're talking about white people. I mean, the people everyone talk about all the time and get in no trouble for because somehow white people are just subhuman now, according to these fucking DEI progressive Marxist, BLM Antifa fucks. Dude, nothing brave about this. It's just stupidity. It's all stupidity.
When we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped by the straightness. That's why so many of us can't swim and we run away from the water. People won't go to the gym because we're trying to keep our hair straight for y'all. It is exhausting and it's so expensive and it takes up so much time. Braids are for y'all so we can work harder and focus on the work. So why do we need an act, an act of law to tell white folks to get out of our hair? Don't tell me how to wear my hair. Don't wonder about it. Don't touch it. Just don't. It just...
God, this lady just disgusts me. I can't stand this lady. I really do just have resentment towards this woman. I think she's terrible. She always said, "I've never been proud of America until right now." We live in a house built by slaves. Like everything she says is just to antagonize and to get people riled up and start these race fucking debates that shouldn't even have to be there in this time period. I mean, if you're talking about back then, people used to say, they wanted you to look a certain way. And I don't agree with that as well. But we're not in that time period. And it's ridiculous for her to just bring this up and, it just comes out curly. Yeah, we know. It's really, really, really fashionable right now. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's been fashionable for a long time, since the 90s. Everybody wanted to be black in the 90s. Now everybody wants to be like ghetto black people, because back in the 90s, we had actual black people that you could look up to. We had, Dr. Phil. Jesus Christ, why am I? The judge, what is it? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Jesus Christ. Uncle Phil. Dr. Phil. God damn, fuck Dr. Phil. That's the whitest guy in the world. I actually like Dr. Phil. I didn't mean it like that. But we had Uncle Phil. We had the Jeffersons were cool. I mean, they worked. They were like not bums. You had the Winslows, cop, good guy, stood up for black people when white people were acting crazy. And this was the early 90s, so kind of relevant situation sometimes, but of course it was exaggerated sometimes. But you had all these people, the fucking Cosby Show. I mean, you had Dr. Winslow. Was it Winslow? Shit, it's been a while since I watched the Cosbys. Dr. Cosby. I'm all over the place today. My pop culture is out the window today. Jesus Christ. What was Cosby's name in the show? All right. Dr. Cosby. Cosby Show, right? Cosby Show. Cosby name. Let's see. It's gonna drive me. Yeah, these things are. Bill Cosby, Dr. Cliff Huxtable. Hey, Cliff Huxtable. Jesus Christ, I was way off. I know that name. How did I get that way off? Jesus, yeah. Y'all didn't even help me out in the chat over here. I think one person's watching, or maybe they just put it on and they just simple. We have one of those sympathetic viewers. Poor guy has one fellow looking. Let me just put it on and go do my business. Anyways, I don't want to waste too much of your one person time over there. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think, man. What's going on? What do you think about the whole situation? Do you think the sniper tourism is real? I haven't done all the research. I just saw about. I mean, I just heard about it today and saw the article with you guys right now. What do you think about the micropenis? Do you think it's just a smear campaign against Hitler? I mean, I don't know. Hitler gets a bad rap as it is, and he's a terrible person. So I don't know why they need to smear him anymore. I guess if you say he has a small dick, it's just even more just like even more insulting. But I mean, he's Hitler. Who wants to be named Hitler? Who wants to be associated with Hitler other than crazy people? Uh, what do you think about Michelle Obama's comments? I think they're very, very just. I mean, she's just inciting like more race conflict. That there's nothing like there was no reason for her to say that. And like, don't touch your hair. Okay, well, some people want to, like I don't know. I've seen maybe once in my life where a white woman like, oh yeah, I love your hair. I actually really like black girls' hair when they have it like curled, like when they have like that kind of puffy curl. I think that looks beautiful, man. So I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but a lot of people do like that. I don't know what she's talking about. And then black dudes, I mean, they've been cool. The waves and they have that foam thing, and that's been cool for a long time. Most people want black people hair because of that. You can put designs on black people hair. Way better than any Hispanic or white or anybody else because they have straight hair. It doesn't really come out the same way. Black people are like, yeah, those tight curls, so it looks really, you can see it, man. It's a lot better. Everybody knows this that's ever gotten a haircut. So I don't know why I'm over explaining it. But yeah, I think she just keeps going and going and trying to make race relations even worse. And her stupid little podcast that she has, it just gets worse and worse. I know like even Obama, everybody needs a gay friend, like, because you're gay. I mean, just come out and say it. I'm a fucking fag. I'm gay. And actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't use the word. I don't use fag that much when it comes to gays. I usually use it for assholes. But he's an asshole. That's what I'm calling it. He's a gay fag. Have you ever seen South Park? You know what I'm talking about. When South Park was good, now it's just disappointing. Anyways, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Subscribe, share, comment, share with your friends. Let's get this podcast going. I'm trying to take next year off. I'm going to take next year off anyways, but I'm hoping to get more viewers so we could go ahead and talk. I want to actually converse with some of y'all watching the shows. I need more of y'all to comment, man. I need some comments in here so we could see what kind of mindset of some of the viewers that we got, man. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Have a beer. I'm about to. There's a 42-year-old chug right here. Chug like a pussy now. I'm about to have a lot more beer tonight. I'm about to do some videos. I'm about to post some videos later. I'm not gonna be drunk, but I'll be a little feeling tipsy. I just started, so I'm good. But y'all have a good night, man. Peace. Y'all be safe if you're out there on a Friday night. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber. Do something. I don't want to hear any bad news from anybody